guys, welcome back to my channel. If you hear anything, it's my dog eating. Yeah, let's get away in. Let me hobble over here. Oh God. Okay, today is Wednesday, July 30th, 6:42. Let's go. Okay. $227.4. Oh. Okay, so not quite a pound back down. Yesterday I was 228.2, so almost back down a pound. Okay. Yeah, so that's where I am today. Today I'm just gonna chill. I do have to take my dog to the vet to get her allergy shot. But other than that, I'm gonna be right over there with my bestie and an ice pack. I'm doing fine though. I mean, definitely pulled a hamstring. I mean, and it's fine, you know, like I wasn't in excruciating pain last night trying to sleep. I didn't sleep that great. I woke up like 10 minutes to 4. But again, I'm fine. Everything's good. So I will be back later, probably from over there. All right, you guys. Hope you're having a good hump day. I'll talk to you later. Make good choices. See you in the next one. Bye. Good afternoon, everybody. Here I am in my nice comfy recliner, which is good. I got my dog to the vet, got her allergy shot, so she's good to go. So now I'm chilling. I did make some lunch. It's 2:20 and I haven't eaten. I'm ready to eat. So, I just want, and I think I've said this before, I just want to remind everybody that technically this is not a weight loss channel. Are you going to hear a lot about my weight loss journey? Yes. Is it only about my weight loss journey? No. That's why I was very careful not to name my channel Debbie Does Keto, Debbie Does Carnivore, something like that that's going to tie me down, and I don't want to be tied down. So you will hear a lot about my weight loss journey, probably every day, but there will be other things that I will show you, talk about, and I don't want people to be like, well, why did she make that video? That's not about weight loss. But that's why I named it Deb the Transformer, because it's my journey. I'm transforming. Diet, exercise, transforming physically, transforming mentally, spiritually, you know, so it's going to be a variety. This is the Debbie Variety Show. But I just wanted to remind everybody so I don't make a video and then be like, that's not about weight loss. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I'm 66 and I love learning. I mean, even at my age, you think I'd be like, no, I love learning. And sometimes I learn things that I'm like, how did I not know that? And my friend, who's older than me, she teaches me a lot of things. And a lot of it, I feel a little dumb because it's like, you know, I should have known that. How did I not know that? But I love learning. I don't think you're ever too old to learn. I mean, I love it. For example, I buy a bag of potatoes at Walmart and it says russet potatoes, 5-pound bag. Well, they used to be really reasonable, and they still are. I mean, they were like $3.90 something for the 5-pound bag, which I think is great. And then recently I noticed it had went up to $4 something. But then I saw another Walmart, I don't know if it's Walmart brand, but another bag of potatoes, and it says Idaho russet potatoes. And it was cheaper. So I was like, okay. Well, if you've been watching my videos, you might remember a video from last week where I made potatoes like in a little tinfoil packet, you know, with seasonings and a little bit of vegetable oil. And I made comment that, good Lord, I cooked those 45 minutes and they're still not cooked. And then I ended up cooking them longer. I think like an hour. It ended up being like an hour. And if I'm being honest, they weren't 100% cooked. They were probably like 90% cooked. So I was like, what the hell? So I looked into why would that be and what is the difference between those two bags. And apparently the bag that says russet potatoes are probably grown locally. And then the ones that say Idaho russet obviously were grown in Idaho. So they say that the ones that are cheaper that I bought that took forever to cook are the Idaho ones. They're from up there. They probably sit in a warehouse and they lose moisture, which is what makes a potato tender. And they lose moisture. They're sitting around losing moisture. Then they've got to be shipped to the stores, and then they sit around in the store. So apparently that's why they took longer to cook. So now I normally do this. I didn't do it that day. I can't remember why. But the way to get around that taking forever to cook is to go ahead and cube up your potatoes, put them in a bowl of water, and let them soak until you're ready to cook them. And then they kind of get a little more rehydrated, if you will. Anyways, I thought that was very interesting. So I still have, you know, some of those potatoes. So like today I made potatoes and I soaked them and they came out great. So there you go. In case you didn't know. All right. But anyways, that's my point, is that I'll talk about important stuff, my diet, stupid stuff. One thing I will never, or what I won't talk about, is religion or politics. Yeah, that's not going to happen. It just doesn't go well, and I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about stupid stuff. Oh, let me not. But, and again, like for example, I don't call myself a religious person. I call myself a spiritual person because, you know, I believe in a higher power who I choose to call God. I don't go to church. I don't feel like I need to go to church to have a relationship with that higher power. You know, I like things like yin and yang and, you know, positive energy and negative energy and things like that. you know, like spiritual. Anyways, but I'll talk about stupid stuff, and sometimes I'll get on here and just act a freaking fool and talk about stuff that people will be like, click, and they'll click off my channel. Anywho, so before I close or go show you my lunch and close out this video, I wanted to tell you guys, here's something else I learned yesterday. Anytime I start giggling, you know it was something stupid. It was funny, but not, to me, it was funny, but not so much in a ha-ha way, a little bit in a ha-ha way, but kind of in a, what a dumbass way. Me. Okay, so I learned, because here's the thing, I make my videos, I edit them in VN, I edit them, I watch them in VN, front to back, see how it looks, blah, 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 export it, and post it. So I'm watching it, but I'm watching it in the editor, and, you know, if everything looks great, you know, I export it and post it. Well, unbeknownst to me, here's the learning curve, y'all. I didn't know that when you're in the editor, like the beginning of my video is always the video I take in the morning where I'm showing you my weight. I always shoot that in portrait. And then the afternoon video, I shoot that in landscape. And the way it looks in the editor, it looks like you can do that. It looks like you can have the first part of your video in portrait and then the second part in landscape, because that's what it's showing me in VN. I don't watch my own videos. I don't. I watch it in the editor, and I didn't realize, because I don't watch them after I post them, so I didn't realize that what I was seeing on the editor is not what was happening when I post them. It changes it once you export it. If you don't choose portrait or landscape, it'll just choose one for you, and then your video's gonna be all in that form. Because I watched one of my videos yesterday, and I don't remember why. Doesn't matter. And when I saw it, I was like, what the heck? So it was like a embarrassing / stupid moment for me, because I don't know how many videos I've made so far, but they probably all look like that. So I'm not doing that whole portrait one in the morning. I'm doing everything landscape and call it a day. I mean, I was doing that because I wanted to take that morning video and also use it as a short. But it just distorts it. Like, all you can see is my big head. It just distorts it. So, I mean, I want to do shorts. I'm going to do shorts. I guess that just means I have to video my shorts separately. Anywho. Yeah. That's all, you guys. Every day's a learning process, and especially when it comes to this YouTube stuff, because I you know, it's a learning curve for me, and I'm not young. I'm not up with all this stuff. I have to teach myself. ChatGPT teaches me tons. And I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. Okay, I'm gonna go. Tomorrow I gonna start my walking in the pool. I didn't work out today, obviously. I've just been chilling, relaxing, resting my hamstring. But I'm gonna start some walking in the pool tomorrow. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Oh, I gotta show you lunch. I'm so sorry. Not that you care, but I told myself I was gonna show it. It's in there waiting for me. And I forgot, so I'm chilling in my chair, y'all. Now I gotta get up. Don't. You might hear some grunting and groaning, y'all. Don't judge me. Okay. I know it's kind of dark. I only got one light on in the apartment. Let me flip a light on. Boy, there. All right. Let me get my lunch. Come on, lunch. I don't want to drop it. Woo. Okay. So I got some more beef. There's my potatoes. I got some grape tomatoes, some cucumbers, some red onion, and there's my favorite fat-free Greek yogurt ranch that I love so much that I'm going to dip my tomatoes in. All right, you guys, that's it. Ooh, 14 minutes. Sorry. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you all are doing well. And if you're having a good Wednesday. See you tomorrow. Make good choices. Bye.